Hello, folks, and welcome to Troy, Montana. My name is Earl Teets. It really is a blessing and an honor to be a home business coach and help people build a solid future as home entrepreneurs. Today, we're going to talk about how to generate leads for business. It's the most crucial skill that you can possibly have as an entrepreneur. And when you don't make rocket science out of it, it's real easy to understand the exact science of how to do that. So we're coming to you from rural Montana. We're going to do a little screen share here and dive right in to the lesson so you get a clear picture of exactly how it's done. So understanding lead generation is so crucial as an entrepreneur. The first thing we need to understand is there's different types of lead generation. There's business owners who spend money on advertising in several different areas to generate lead. We call this ad spend lead generation. You're probably familiar with TV and newsprint, social network by the click, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, right? That are paid for. There's also what they call solo click ads, which is a proven email list of interest that somebody has spent a lot of time to develop. And if they get an offer in front of them, usually that solo ad is designed to meet the needs of the people on that list who listens to the person who developed it. So now what they're going to do is refer you and your offer to their list. So it's kind of like a referral that you've paid for by clicking. Referral by click is what you want to call it. So you can purchase these solo ads online. There's also co-op group ads where several people go form a group together and they'll go in on different advertising of other sorts. And there's professional blogging advertising that can be done. So that kind of covers the ad spend part of lead generation. Now let's dive into free lead generation strategy. Just communicating with people will help you tremendously if you believe in what you have to offer as a business. And why shouldn't you if you're an entrepreneur? So, I mean, you have phone call and text communication. There's also social network chats like on Facebook or LinkedIn. There's Twitter, okay? All kinds of social networks out there, all right? The key public locations where you can gather and hand out business cards. I've seen a lot of people do that old school method where you pick 3 different places where people who have discipline established in their life to where they've got credit cards. So if they actually want to build a business or have money to purchase above average things, they can. You can go to a bookstore and find people at a bookstore. You can go to a coffee shop where they're buying those fancy coffees. You can go to a car wash. They're taking care of what they purchased by paying money to wash their car. So if you look at those 3 things as 3 habits that people have to demonstrate they have discipline in their life and they're not just scraping to get by. Chances are they've got a credit card to do business with, so it makes them a great prospect. So when you have key public locations together, what if you had those 3 locations that I just mentioned? You could go to them in a day and gather easily 3 to 5 names at each one of those, just bumping into people, either handing out business cards or gathering their business cards. So that's pretty cool. The next is to hold a public education event. Share something the public wants to know, like utilizing the social networks and being able to put exactly what you have in front of the clients who qualify for what you offer. The public don't know how to do these kind of things. So when you can put on a public education event that brings something of value to the public, you can advertise them to come to that event. And as they come to that event, you can share what it is that you have to offer. And that brings people into your circle of influence for what you do as an entrepreneur. You can also host an online educational event like this Google Hangout that you're watching right now. People can be invited to that, watch that, and receive value from it, and decide that they want to follow something that makes sense versus a hypothetical hope. There's a big difference, folks. So next, we want to understand how to track and monitor all leads. Why do we understand that lead generation? Because timing matters. 80% of transactions happen on the 5th to the 12th connection with the lead. You see, it's a process, not an instant event. Every 90 days, there's a major change that happens in everyone's life in one way, shape, or form. And when you understand this as an entrepreneur and are consistent with your follow-up based on what's important to the person you're communicating with, the more successful you'll be at converting those leads into sales. Excuse me. So what would be your key to do that? Well, it's to clearly understand your client's needs. Where are they now? And what is the place of desire for them? Where are they at point A, and what would they like to, where would they like to be at point B? You see, you got to understand, when you can help them get to their point B and they recognize that you can actually help them get there, you can't stop them from wanting to follow you or join you. So I want you to recognize that. That's real important to understand as an entrepreneur. So ask yourself this: do you have 7 points of follow-up, of information of how to help them to their desired destination? That destination don't always have to be a physical location, folks. Maybe they want to lose weight. You know, a good way to show them how to lose weight naturally so it doesn't come back. Maybe you want to show them how to feel better in life without side effects and expensive prescription pills. It just depends on what their need is and where you can fill that. Maybe you understand that they would like to earn money from home and they just want a process that has some reality behind it over advertise something for nothing hype held by 92% of the startup companies that go out of business in less than 6 months' time. You see, the faster they see that your relationship with them is to their best advantage, the faster that sale is earned. You need to really implement in your mind, it's never about the comp plan, the product, or the people, but the ability, or the people in the company, the gurus at the top is what it means by the people, but the ability to help the client to solve the problem the most efficiently. When you can show them how to get their problem solved, the odds of you earning their business far outweigh anyone else doing it. There's really 3 basic steps to lead conversion, and it's very simple. And if you complicate it, you'll make the earning process complicated. It don't have to be. While you're communicating with the people, whether they've come from paid advertisement or generic or just organic advertisement, you got to recognize, identify the problem in the communication process is step 1. Step 2 is to clarify that the problem needs solved, that they're not just venting. They would really like to solve that problem now if there was a true way to do that. And number 3 is real simple. Set the appointment. Let your tools of your opportunity do the presenting for you. So set the appointment at A or B time for them to see the solution to the problem that you've identified in communication. And really, folks, this will earn you way more business than telling them you found the holy grail of opportunities with the holy grail of top earning gurus in the world with the next big one to the big bucks. And if they don't see the information now, they're going to miss the opportunity of a lifetime. Recognize 92% of the startups preaching that garbage go out of business in less than 6 months' time. Let's use a more realistic approach by understanding the actual desire of your prospect. And when they can clearly understand that you can lead them from their point A, where they're at now, to where they really want to be at point B, with no BS in the middle, you won't stop them from joining you to solve the problem that they have. And that is a fun road to profits, my friends. So, next, fortune follows consistent persistence daily. Daily, you need to add to your list of potential clients and follow up with those lists. Have your hot and ready now list to follow up with at least 5 to 10 people on that daily, Monday through Friday, if you're working 5-day work weeks and taking the weekends off. Okay, even if you're doing that part-time, just 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. Have your weekly list ready. Have your monthly list ready. Have your 90-day out list. As you're developing your leads, you'll find out where their point of need is, place them in the appropriate list, and maintain your professional follow-up. And always remember this, that as a professional business owner, a solid practice of adding 10 names daily ensures 200 monthly prospects on a 20 workday month. You see, folks, success is a process. It's never a single event. If this has been helpful to you, if you haven't already joined our newsletters, you need to go to our page, solutionswillprofit.com, and enter your information into that page, and you'll receive some newsletters with even trainings like this that are truthful, that are helpful, that make a difference, because that's what it's all about. The more people you can help get what they want, the more you don't have to worry about what you want. I learned that from a friend of mine named Zig Ziglar. Folks, it's been a blessing to share these facts with you. And hopefully you've got a clear understanding of really on a professional approach to lead generation that can provide you an edge as an entrepreneur. Always remember, when you're running with the truth can set you free. Integrity is the backbone to longevity when it comes to income as an entrepreneur. So the more you can help people from a realistic standpoint, the better the odds for your earning are. So don't take the shortcuts. Embrace what I've shared with you here tonight. You can see a career for you that will reward you greatly. And if you're on our team, welcome aboard if we haven't got to chat yet. And I want to congratulate you for seeing a real path to make a real difference. God bless you, and congratulations for taking some time to see some information that can make a difference.